yeah. So this is our last week in Santa Clara. Tomorrow we go to the city for our final week of training and swearing in before we head to our sites forever. It feels like forever, but really it's not. Yeah. So we had our last few Spanish classes, which were pretty good. We did like some games. When I say games, I mean like the Panamanian board game where we had to like know stuff about Panama, which we didn't. But luckily, the teacher that was helping us did to help us answer the questions. And just kind of like final language wrap-ups and like talking about tenses and also just like how we're going to continue on with our language stuff post being in training. I also did a lot of tech wrap-up, and additionally we did our PACA presentation, which went really well. We were all worried that we were not going to have, like we were just not going to have enough time to fill the slot we needed to, but we ended up going over on time, which was pretty good, considering we thought we were going to not do that. And Diane, our country director, was there, and yeah, I think it went really well. And it was good practice, because we just like spoke entirely in Spanish, had to answer questions in Spanish, and the whole 9 yards, and whatnot, though I was dying of cough, so scared some people from my previous weekend's sickness, so there was that. And then we also did a lot of tech wrap up and found out some, like, you know, when our next training is going to be, because we have like IST. We're supposed to be after like 3 or 4 months, and so figure out when that stuff is, and then yeah, just a lot of like wrap up stuff, because it's a lot of like the last time we were going to do a lot of these things. And then Thursday we had our language interviews, which don't feel confident in how mine went, just because I got some weird questions, and I just like didn't feel like doing an interview that day. So yeah. We also had to take a safety and security quiz, and talked about gender and how it applies to our roles as Peace Corps volunteer and whatnot. And it was just kind of like, it was a long day, but we didn't really do much, just simply because like doing language interviews just takes up so much time. You can't really do much while other people are doing their interviews, because then you risk them missing out on stuff, and yeah. So, not too much. Tried to do some computer work, but couldn't get the internet to work good enough to actually do anything. Yeah. And then Friday, we had our despidida, which is like the final party with all of, like, our host families. And we had some really good food. Because there were, we had like bastante chicken. It was so good too. It was like the perfect thing. There's also this potato salad and some like sweetbread stuff. It's really good. We did like some US based things, and then we sang a song, and there was nobody dances and just some general fun time. And afterwards, Anna and I went to the Super 99 to buy stuff to cook for our families. And yeah, so it was a pretty good day. And then that evening we hung out, a few of us hung out together, just to kind of celebrate being done, or almost done with training, and just like hang out before we all leave and, you know, go our separate ways in the country. And yeah, so it's pretty fun. And then Saturday, I wanted to go to the city, but they're doing this Panama Black Weekend thing, so I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. And so I ended up going to Westland, to buy some stuff. Got pretty good amount of stuff I need to. Still got some more stuff on my list, but I think I'm going to buy that when I go to Pen and May on my way to my site or some other time. Just because, like, a lot of it's not pressing, it's just stuff I want to get and whatnot. So we'll see. But yeah, not too terrible. Just kind of enjoyed a little time away, got some stuff, was able to eat at the food court, which is sometimes a treat. Yeah, and then today I cooked for my host family. I made them shrimp and grits, which I don't think they were in love with, but they didn't hate it, so that's good. They said it was just a little too spicy. I'm like, I kind of toned down the spice, but okay. So yeah, they did that, made brownies, just kind of hung out. Yeah, so it's a pretty good day. Finished packing all my stuff for the most part. I have too much stuff. It's really all I've discovered. Even though I left stuff in my site, like, I still have too much stuff. Which is a problem. And yeah. Any advice to any future PCBs watching this? Do not bring as much stuff as you think. 1, you're going to buy a bunch of stuff when you get in the country, especially if your country's like mine. 2, Peace Corps is going to give you a bunch of stuff. Papers, med kit, mosquito net, all this stuff. It's going to take up extra space. And 90% of your stuff you don't actually need. So, just don't bring it. Now, downpouring, so you may and or may not be able to hear me, but this video is almost over, so it's all good. Yeah, so, pretty good week. Kind of sad to leave my host family, because they've been really good to me, and they've been like my, little family here in Panama, and it's been good. So yeah, I'm kind of sad to be leaving them tomorrow, but I'm excited also about living in my community and working and like not being in training anymore. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We shall see how my first week. Well, it's not really a week that I'll be inside, it's just 2 days, but yeah. Last week of training / first few days of living inside. But yeah. So, I'm gonna let you go now. Let you go like I'm on the phone. I'm going to finish this video now because it's starting to rain and I know that hearing me is hard. / hearing myself is hard. So, hasta luego. And hope you all are having fantastic lives. Bye.